Okay, Module 7 talks about Canadian perspectives, understanding beliefs, initiating action. So going to start with an assignment about reconciliation. There is an article here to read. It's actually a speech that Judge Murray Sinclair gave about reconciliation and asking you to respond to questions 1 to 5 at the end. And then on the apologies handout, I'd like you to Google the 2008 apology by the Canadian government regarding residential schools and fill in the chart. And then the 2018 apology by the Saskatchewan government regarding the 60 scoop and fill in the chart. And then there's some questions here. And the last part of the assignment is to compare and contrast the two apologies. And here's the links right here that you need for the charts above. These are possible categories that you can compare and contrast, but you can use your own as well. You might have to watch a couple of times in order to get the evidence that you need to support your claims. You can use a Venn diagram, however, make sure your points are very clear and again supported by evidence. You can use a chart or you can write it in a quick little essay, multi-paragraph piece. Okay. The second assignment is a community meeting. Now you have to pretend that you are in front of your town council or your school board or something like that. You're not actually presenting it in a formal meeting, but this is a speaking, presenting outcome that we're aiming for with this assignment. So you do have to record your presentation, audio and video, or you have to Zoom with me in order to present. Okay, so to get ready for the community meeting, there's a little bit of practice. So just getting you in the mind frame. And then here's the prep part I was talking about. And this is something that I did in class. So it's just to kind of read through and think about the different sides to the issue. So there's a couple of articles there, and this is a format that you can use. And then here's where it gets to your community meeting, the assignment that you're going to present. Think about the issues in your community. What would you like to see implemented or changed? So then pick one of those to write a proposal to present at a community meeting where you would actually want to take some kind of action and propose some kind of change. So just follow those steps. And like I said, you have to videotape it or Zoom with me in order to present. And the rubric is there. And then the last part in this understanding beliefs, initiating action, is writing an editorial, which is another way to get your opinion across. And you can pick any topic or issue in Canada related to the preservation or change of a historical symbol, an event, a person, any issue facing a Canadian group or facing Canada as a whole at this time. You do not have to write from your voice if you don't want to. You can take on somebody else's perspective, and there's some examples given here. And here's some documents that will be helpful. These first two go over how to write an editorial, things to include, and it would probably be helpful if you did a little bit of reading, some editorials as well. This one here talks about the rhetorical devices that you can use, and that's one that you have to be conscious of because part of the rubric is showing your editorial devices. Okay, so that is the last assignment in Module 7.